Hey guys, today we'll be taking a detailed look at Nightwing number 7 for another Moon Knight movie comic book Wednesday review. But there will be spoilers in this. I just want to tell you guys so you guys can leave now if you don't wish to be spoiled. Now, Nightwing number 7 has another fairly action-packed cover, which is common in this series thus far, and honestly, from all I've read, this is honestly the best. A, that's why I subscribe to it, and B, it is just phenomenal. And it's not just the first couple issues, it's keeping strong. So let's look at this issue. It starts out with another, basically a flashback, which most of these issues do start out with, and then it's back to the present where it left off in the previous issue. Dick Grayson versus Seiko. Now, there's a big fire going on in the carnival throughout, and, well, this happens for most of the comics. It's fairly emotional. It reveals that Rhea, or whatever her name is, I can't even remember ever, but Rhea is basically Seiko's boyfriend and working with him, and they're basically trying to destroy the whole carnival and stuff. And at the last moment, she thought it wasn't just going to be Dick Grayson that was going to die, but it turns out Seiko had plans for everyone who visited that day to completely everyone there die. Rhea then decides to do the heroic thing and open the door, saving everyone at the carnival, basically. So, this is a very nicely colored issue, might I add, and just as normal, just a very detailed, great issue. And you just continue on, and this whole issue is just picture perfect. Well, soon enough, he finally defeats Seiko after 7 long issues now, and he finally gets Seiko on the line. Seiko falls over the edge. He gets Seiko with his grappling hook, and Seiko doesn't want to. Basically, he failed, so he basically kills himself. He cuts the line and falls to his death. So there it is, and you see Rhea being arrested, and Dick Grayson is basically back to where he was originally. He has no carnival anymore. I don't think he's going to continue with the circus. But the next couple sagas I hear is with the League of Owls. Well, the last probably quarter of the issue, he goes to the basement of, the Bat Cave, and he notices, there's this dude basically in a coma there, and Bruce explains that that's his great uncle. He's kind of surprised, and Bruce basically punches him, and this looks just like a brutal punch. He back slaps him, fist closed, blood everywhere. It's very nicely drawn, this whole issue. And if you ever read Batwing, you know that they have just about the worst drawing in DC's New 52. That stuff is just, no offense to them, awful. I can't stand that stuff, Batwing. But still, this is really nice. And the League of Owls, he realizes that most of the, basically, Haley Circus for a long time was making the new members for the League of Owls, and he's now kind of on his quest again, and he realizes that someone was killed with his baton that Commissioner Gordon sent in, and yeah, so very nice issue. There's my little synopsis of that, but it shows that the next issue, Nightwing number 8, there's a owl figure in front, which I suppose is part of the League of Owls, and Nightwing is most likely going to confront him, seeing as which he looks like he's about to confront him on the back. They said, this actually reveals in the back, which I think might just be in the new issues, that they're gonna, put the things into families now. For example, this so-called family is gonna consist of Nightwing, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Catwoman, Detective Comics, Batwoman, Batman the Dark Knight, Batman Robin, Batwing, and probably Huntress and stuff will be in there. But so they said that they kind of broke it up into families, so that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, so overall, Nightwing number 7 led up to a climax. Unfortunately, I think the fight was a little short. I was like, come on and fight, and then, the whole month I was waiting to get my issue. I actually got mine 2 days late. I got mine on Friday, when usually these come out earlier than that. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'll give it a, I don't know, I guess I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty good issue, and that's all for today, guys.